Everything's something different. Carmelo Anthony. You know, I'm hearing a lot of narratives, there are a lot of stories going on. Grew up playing basketball, blew my knee out. Um, Decent ball player, good handle, good shot. Been watching it since the 80s, so I feel like I can speak on certain things. There are a lot of narratives, in the NBA, rightfully so. But I feel like a lot of people just run with the same thing just because. I guess not to step on anybody's toes or to be politically correct. So, I have an interesting perspective. Basically, I've heard people say that the game has slipped out from under Carmelo's feet, you know? And he doesn't fit into certain systems. The Raptors won the championship. They're not the prototypical type of team that you would think would win in this particular time, you know? I mean, the addition of Kawhi, yes. But think about this. Coaching. You're telling me that with all these great coaches in the NBA, you can't find a way to maximize the use of Carmelo? You're telling me that these coaches are so rigid in this so-called new era of basketball. It's funny. There are only a certain amount of teams that we can consider championship contenders. In the playoffs, adjustments got to be made. Sometimes game to game, sometimes quarter to quarter. You're telling me that these great coaches can't fit Carmelo Anthony in with his skill set into all these teams? Everybody's blaming Carmelo. Oh, he's a superstar who doesn't want to come off the bench. I've heard numbers about, percentages of how many people Carmelo is better than. Carmelo's damn near better than 80% of that league. I'm telling you, I've been watching this game since the 80s. I don't care what anybody says. Carmelo isn't even my favorite player, or one of my most favorites per se. But you can look at basketball and see what it is. People are saying he's a defensive liability. That is a lie. That is a lie. Whether you're playing half-court defense, transition defense, defenses today and for a long time have been predicated on help defense. You understand? Help and recover. That's what you do. And Carmelo's scoring ability balances out, and plus there's a surplus. Not because he only averaged 13 points last year or he got cut 10 games in. I hear people saying, Carmelo can average 15. Carmelo Anthony can average an efficient 20 to 22 points per game in this league with all these, he can't shoot threes. That's garbage and y'all know it. It's a deliberate blackball. Carmelo Anthony religiously played on the USA national basketball team and they denied him. Are you guys saying that Carmelo is such a difficult guy to deal with? You guys saw the interview with Stephen A. Carmelo can play for maybe more than half the teams in the NBA. What kind of message are you guys sending to young people? That you are one of the best at what you do, but you don't fit in. You're one of the best of what you do, and you can't get a job. It's a damn shame. Shame on you, NBA. Shame on you, NBA team owners. Shame on you. These professional sports are to be separate from everything else that's going on politically, religiously, all these things. This is supposed to be its own vibe so that people can get away from all of this other extra stuff. And you guys brought it in. Y'all have done it to quite a few players over the history. I'm not going to mention, like I said, I've been watching the NBA since the 80s. We know who they are. You know, I don't watch basketball as much as I used to because, you know, life happens. I'm happy for those who are able to support and watch on a regular basis. From time to time, I'll check out the highlights, see what's going on, listen to the bogus narratives, the politics, whether it's in the media or in the organization itself. But come on, man. Come on, let's get real. You guys are probably going to get him for the veterans minimum, a non-guaranteed contract. Carmelo Anthony can't play in the NBA. Not because he's washed up, but he doesn't play the style of game of today. That is a lie. You coaches are showing your incompetence. Even you having the fear of having to deal with that situation, of ingratiating Carmelo into a system. Come on now. You guys are supposed to be professional, not only professional ball players, but professional coaches. I'm surprised, okay, he's not a LeBron James. He's not some mega superstar at this point, so nobody's gonna like boycott because everybody has their teams that they love. I'm gonna support my team. But there should be more of an outcry. He's one of the best in the world still, and he can play. Stop playing games. Either be open, upfront, and truthful. Let us know exactly why you don't want him in the league, but he can play in today's game. Teams are not playing that lockdown defense like what you guys are trying to imply. It's not true. It is not true. Help defense is what you guys do. You can barely touch a player in today's game. And he's a defensive liability. You guys been checking out the workouts. Now you guys want to talk about his body type. Oh, he's been out of shape and a little heavy set. That's his body structure. Everybody's not built the same. Stop creating these false narratives to be justified. We see too much of that in everyday life. Injustices. It's shameful. You guys need to wake up. This is not even my typical stuff. I just decided to chime in. Basketball. I've been trying to get back into it personally, just to get a little sweat here and there. Damn near I could probably get in shape in 2 or 3 months and average 10 points in your league today. So don't try to act as if Carmelo Anthony can't do that and much more at 6'8". Kobe Bryant co-signed. That man is difficult to guard. His game is about the same. You guys want this drastic and vast increase, or you want him to do all these new things. You know what you're going to get with Carmelo, and it is valuable. Don't lie. And for those talking about, oh, he'll probably be a distraction, I think Carmelo's a grown man, and he can explain. I don't want to answer certain questions. That's not what I'm focused on. Stop insulting this man's intelligence and this man's talent. You guys need to wake up. Stop playing games with people's lives. A bad message for younger people. If you're good at something, better yet, even great at something, there is a job for you. There's something for you to do to contribute, whether it is to entertainment or just life in general, your community, wherever it is. Don't let this politics put you down. That's why I'm glad Carmelo is still working, putting up shots, working on his footwork. You guys can't deny the professionalism. I don't care about the contract that he had that you guys figured, oh, Carmelo is just thinking about Carmelo and money. He should think about money like all NBA players, like everybody in life. A lot of people don't have money. A lot of people don't have the ability or the means to make a certain type or certain amount. So don't use that as an excuse. There are a lot of people in the NBA today who are overpaid, and you know it. So, due diligence. Do what is right. I'm only one man, so my boycott wouldn't really mean much. Maybe I may even do a video on Michael Jordan. You know, Jordan been in the news for the longest. I hear a lot of mixed feelings and emotions for different age groups, different mindsets. Maybe I'll do one. Probably different than what you would expect. But yeah, Carmelo, do you think, B?